Hello, hello. It's Anglesey calling with me, Vicky Video. Welcome to Anglesey Calling, the Friday night version. It is the island's hottest half hour, and it is Friday, the 8th of August, 2025, where we go full pelt like a cat after a laser pointer. Well, it is International Cat Day after all, and we're diving full pelt. You don't die full pelt, you go full pelt after a laser pointer into the beauty, like a cat after a laser pointer into the beauty of Ynys Môn. P.S. We've also got sky cats coming up. So please start sharing the video now. It helps with our algorithm immensely if you comment, if you like, if you tag, if you share. And it also helps out all the Anglesey businesses and showcases, of course, Ynys Môn to the world. So whether you are tuning in from down the road or from the other side of the planet, if Anglesey is in your heart, your head, your mind, your fingers, your toes, your DNA, and jamming up your phone memory with thousands of beautiful photographs that are just too good to delete, this is the show for you. So tonight, we've got a show more jam-packed than a cream tea and faster moving than a rock pool shrimp. One of my favourite things about this is we've got an interactive chat room. If you type in the Facebook comments, it, should I deem your comment worthy enough, should pop up on the screen. So try it out now. Even if you've never commented on a live show before, let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what you'd like to see in future shows. Let us know of what you're up to this weekend. Perhaps you've just this moment arrived, or maybe you've lived on Anglesey your whole life. Please let us know and say hello in the comments. We would like your submissions. We want pictures, letters, stories, videos, and we're also looking for a Welsh language teacher to appear on the show. So please spread the word. Now, with regards to business shout outs, we know Anglesey is home to some amazing small businesses, and tonight is all about celebrating them as well. If you run a local venue, brand, business, event, whatever, please comment in the chat. Tell us who you are, what you do, and why people should check you out. I'll be giving out shout outs throughout the show, so please don't be shy. Plug away and I'll make you famous. So on the show tonight, let's see what we have got. Yeah, we got business shout outs. There we go. Scrolling along. I've put your sales messages along the bottom as well. Thousands of people watch this show. We really are going mega viral at the minute. 500,000 views a month on Anglesey TV. Yes. So on tonight's show, we have got nuclear ghosts, blistering history, birds with expensive tastes, marvelous Moelfre, advanced driving tips to keep the A55 flowing smoothly, plus our new games. There's a lot to unpack. That's the name of the game. And also Count the Cakes with Kiko's at Llangefni, the sweetest dessert bar on the island. This is your chance to win a £20 voucher. And in honour of International Cat Day, we'll show you how to spot cats in Anglesey's famed dark skies. It's full of them. So the show is fast. It's fun. It's the only place where local legends, large laughs, and cats and cakes collide. This is how you kick off your weekend on Ynys Môn. Let's go. Anglesey is calling.
Hello, could I speak to Ynys Môn, please?
Anglesey Calling is the live interactive chat show for Ynys Môn lovers all over the world. Come and hang out in the chat room, make new friends, and find the best things to do on the island with your host, Vicky Video.
And maybe a bit of Krempog.
I'm getting blown away. The wind's just picked up. Blimey. Who would have thunk? So yes, Anglesey TV opportunities also coming up. Discover how you can earn great money by joining the Anglesey TV media sales team. We'll explain how our viral video platform works for local businesses and how you could be part of our growing success story. So coming up shortly, we have interactive chat room, by the way. If you're just joining us, type hello in the comments and it'll pop up on the screen like magic. Yes. So yes, coming up soon, there's a lot to unpack, our crazy new suitcase game. But first, Put a torch under your chin and say the Lord's Prayer backwards into a mirror. Actually, don't ever do that, ever, ever. I retract that advice. And prepare yourself for a tale that drifts between romance and mild peril. Anglesey, with its wind-swept cliffs and turbulent seas, becomes a haunting stage for the ghostly figure known as the White Lady of Wylfa. No, she wasn't evaporated in a uranium accident. She's the ghost of Wylfa Head. This is such a lovely story, actually, but yeah, a little bit on the haunting side. They say the first whispers of her apparition emerged in August 1964 amid the clanging steel and uneasy hum of the tunnel work at the newly built Wylfa nuclear power station. Irish night shift workers spoke in hushed tones of a woman. Spoke in hushed tones. It's Friday. I've done a lot of gassing this week. Yeah, have to forgive me if I get a little bit tongue-tied. Irish night shift workers. You have to be careful how you say that. Irish night shift workers spoke in hushed tones of a woman, pale as the moonlight, flickering through the darkness. Not long after, 6 men working in the tunnel stepped out to see her. A woman draped in an evening gown, singing another worldly tune. She wandered to the cliff edge, unhurried, then vanished into nothingness. That's from AngleseyToday.com. Thank you for that. Fast forward to the early 1990s, and the story resurfaces through the quiet of a 3 a.m. tea break. Hope they didn't have too much caffeine in their tea. A road worker, bleary-eyed and expecting nothing, saw her, drifting past the window in a long white dress, nearly real, nearly living, and gone almost as soon as she blinked. Who could she be? The theories swirl like sea mist. Could she be Rashina Buckman, the celebrated New Zealand soprano? She spent summers at Garlandvie, an elegant clifftop retreat at Wylfa Head. Some believe her spirit still seeks the place of her greatest joy, or perhaps she's searching for a lost family member whose remains were taken away. Now, this is the interesting bit. The sightings always fall in July or August, during the warm, hazy months she once cherished. Ooh, love that story. Let us know your Anglesey ghost stories, please. Drop them into the comments, email us, or send us a DM with any mysterious, spooky happenings you've seen on the island. Anglesey is a place steeped in history, a druidic land shaped by ancient rites, shipwrecks, war, peace, wind and sheep. So the ghost story isn't terrifying. It's heartbreak made visible, a silver wisp of memory in a place she could no longer call home. So there you go. Right. Okay. Now then, let's pack a bucket and spade. Actually, no, don't pack a bucket and spade, because you can't build sandcastles on Moelfre Beach. But we are going to Moelfre. Let's see if I've got a picture of it here. Where's it gone? I'm sure I've got a picture of Moelfre. Oh, where's it gone? Let's have a look. Diddly-dee, it's down here somewhere in amongst my vast amount of image files that I've got lined up for the show. Moelfre, here we go. Here she is. What a beautiful little place she is. Look at that. If you've never been here, because I know there's people who visited the island who have not visited all of the places, which is why we like to showcase them. And even if you're local, we like to remind you of the places that you might not have been to for quite a while. This is beautiful Moelfre. As you can see, it's a bit of a shingly beach. Maybe not the best for sandcastles. It's not a place you rush through. It's a village you drift around. It grips onto Anglesey's east coast, and it's an old fishing harbour, and it wraps around a bay of polished pebbles and storm-worn seawalls. The beach here is full of character. It's small and it's stony, which makes it nice for rock pooling. If you're in luck and you catch the tide, right? Also around Moelfre, you'll find the RNLI lifeboat station with its real-life rescue tales, the Sea Watch Centre telling the story of the Royal Charter shipwreck and the bravery of local crews, and beautiful coastal paths along our famed our Anglesey coastal path that goes past sea cliffs, hidden coves, and you might even spot a dolphin or 20. I've definitely seen dolphins off Moelfre. They like it there. Moelfre is a moment of calm in a busy world. It's unspoiled, it's remote, and it's nice. unforgettable, I would say. Also, is that where the chippy is? Or am I thinking Bentley? There's chippies everywhere. Please support our local businesses. If you're looking for loud rides and candy floss, you're in the wrong place. Welcome to the coastal calm of Moelfre. Let's go. Right, okay, we are going to play a lot to unpack. You've heard that expression before. There's a lot to unpack. So if you're just arriving on Anglesey, you've probably got suitcase overwhelm at the moment. It is a game where you've got to try and guess the most objects in the suitcase. Please put the answers in the comments. You won't win a prize, but you might get your name up in the pixels on the screen. So let's have a look down here. A lot to unpack. See how many of these you can remember. I'm only going to play it once now and once towards the end of the show. Also, don't rewind the live feed, otherwise it'll probably crash and buffer it, and you won't be able to keep up with what we're doing. So watch. A lot to unpack. Count the objects in the suitcase. Some of them are quite unusual. And guess in the comments. If you're just joining us, we've got an interactive chat room. Please say hello in the comments. Let's go. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack, but you forgot your flip-flops and you packed the cats.
What's in the suitcase?
My boyfriend was saying to me, what's all that squeaking on it? And it's meant to be a cat. Can I just qualify that is actually a cat? What with it being International Putty Tat Day? So how many objects did you count in the suitcase? Drop a guess in the comments and I'll pop your name up in pixels. Right, we are now on Pillbox Patrol. We're going to be talking about the secret soldiers of Anglesey. I've got a picture of them here. Where's my pillbox gone? Come on, little pillbox. Let's get you up on the screen. I did have it up before. Where did it go to? Hang on a minute. Where's my pillbox? Have I got one? I thought I had one. Let's have a look. I've definitely had one lined up for you. Did I put it on my... Let's have another look. Dig through these dozens of files that I've got here. Moelfre dry room. Oh, there it is. My pillbox. There it is. Haha. It's down at the bottom. Here we go. That is a pillbox. Very interesting. And you'll find a number of them dotted around the island. So let's go back. Well, nearly 100 years almost nowadays, isn't it? It's World War II. We are at war. Everyone's on edge. The enemy could land any day now, right here on the shores of Ynys Môn. So what did they do? They built pillboxes, not the kind that you keep your medicine and other small objects in. These are mini concrete forts hiding in plain sight. You'll spot them along the beaches, in quiet fields, by old airfields, and tucked into cliffs. Some are round, some are square, but they're all as tough as tanks. I like that, tough as tanks. These strange little buildings were actually, they're not castles for very unwealthy kings and queens, because they do look like little baby castles, but they are actually lookout points manned by local soldiers. And it was their job to watch the skies, to watch the sea, to watch the land. And if the enemy landed, hold the line. Inside a pillbox, I've actually been in several of them, not a very glamorous place to be stationed. It's cramped, it's cold, you can barely stand. But through those narrow slits that you can see around the top of the crenellations, which are the little bumpy bits on top, which you'll see also on top of castles, soldiers scan the horizon, hopefully ready for anything. Gun slits point in the direction of the most likely invaders. Anglesey was on the front line of a war that did come very close. So even the school kids helped, collecting scrap metal, growing veg, and spotting planes. So here's a little pillbox challenge for you. Can you spot 3 in a week? I know Triada Bay is a good place for that. Yes, very, very nice indeed. So back to planet Earth now. Right, I am a very big fan. In fact, I really miss my calling as a health and safety officer because I love health and safety. I can't believe people take silly risks on the road. And what we're going to talk about now is A55 driving tips. You see, the thing about the A55, which I have heard said before at a North Wales tourism conference, it doesn't have much built-in resilience. It's only got 2 lanes. So if you have a prang or an accident on it, the whole of North Wales just gets backed up, which is why I think it's really important to plug driving carefully everywhere that you go. This applies to everywhere, but particularly on the A55. It's our main artery in from the north. So we've all seen it. The tailgater stuck to your bumper like a wasp to an ice cream. But here's the thing. Tailgating isn't just annoying. It's really, really dangerous. Now, my advanced driving lesson teacher taught me this. And it's a serious message to all you tailgaters out there who like to get on the backside of the car in front. Have you heard this before? Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule. This means watch the vehicle ahead, and as they pass a landmark like a sign or a lamppost, you count to yourself 1. You don't need me to show you how to count up to 2, but basically, I think if you say only a fool breaks the 2-second rule, that is a count of 2. And as they pass it, you do the count. And if you pass the same spot before you finish counting, you're too close. But wait, those stopping distance get even shorter in wet weather. The roads get slippery and the braking distance doubles. So stopping distance decreases and your braking distance doubles. Have I got that right? Anyway, it's easy to have a crash in the wet. So in the rain, make it 4 seconds or even more. No exceptions. You won't get there faster by riding someone's bumper, and it just makes everyone tense and more likely to brake suddenly. And you get those concertinas of traffic building up for no reason other than rubbish driving. If someone's tailgating you as well, do stay calm. Don't dab on your brake lights. Just ease off gently and let them pass when it's safe. A little bit of courtesy, a little bit less road rage, and a lot less tailgating. And that advice is from the Institute of Advanced Motorists. So yeah, you've been told. Right. Now onwards. If you're just joining us, interactive chat room, drop some comments into the chat room. It'd be lovely to have a natter with you. Time to spot pussycats in the sky. It's International Cat Day, and Anglesey's dark skies are perfect for spotting the pussycats in the sky. I've got a picture of them here. Where have my pussycats in the sky gone? Here they come. Meow. Let's have a look. It's International Cat Day. Can you find the cats in the sky? Some of these are actually going to be practically impossible to spot without a telescope. By the way, can highly recommend First Light Optics, friends of the show. I work very closely with them on my stargazing show. They actually sponsor Go Stargazing Live, which is my other live stream. And that is where so many professional and amateur and hobby astronomers and stargazers get their kit from. So do check them out. First Light Optics. I can highly recommend a robotic telescope, the Sea Star from them. Everybody's going crazy for a Sea Star. They're just over 500 quid. But instead of having to fiddle and look around outside, you leave the telescope outside and it beams the images to your phone or to your iPad, which is just magical, especially on cold Anglesey nights when we've got all these clear skies. I've definitely seen the Leo triplet through a telescope. It's gorgeous, isn't it? But you can see the main ones that you can spot that are pretty easy. Leo is right overhead at the minute. Leo Minor, not too familiar with that. And the Lynx, which just looks like a curious zigzag. Ogum, is that Welsh for zigzag? Then there's Felis, which is a star, the Cat's Eye Galaxy, the Cat's Paw Nebula. Never seen that before. It must be lovely. The Cat's Eye Nebula and the Leo triplet. The sky is seething with pussycats. So, also coming up this week, well, it's pretty much peaking now, but we do have the big old fat old full moon coming to play, which is going to bleach out the Perseids. But the Perseids are the regular and possibly the best shooting star shower of the year, and Anglesey's beautiful dark skies mean that you have got a ringside seat to see them. However, full moon coming, which means you might only just see the brightest of fireballs. However, the nice thing about this late summer moon is it's called the Sturgeon moon. It's rising on August the 10th. Oh, yeah. So that's in a couple of days from now if you're watching this live, just before the Perseid peak. So the bright light may wash out some of the faintest meteors. It's a crying shame, actually, that is, because we went to a star camp down in Powys a couple of years ago and we saw dozens of shooting stars. And then a very small crescent moon rose at about 1 a.m. and we couldn't spot any more. So the full moon really will have vast implications for your shooting star enjoyment, but you still might see one or two mega fireballs. So I hope you see one. And if you see one, wish, please, for me. I'd like a wish. Thank you. I'll DM you and tell you what I'd like to wish for. Yeah. You owe me one if you spot one, basically. Right, Anglesey TV, we are recruiting. Yay! This is your chance to earn some really decent cash on the island on your terms. You can top up your income. You could even pay your rent with a single sale. And most importantly, you get to work where you live and work the hours that you want. Anglesey TV is growing fast and we are... Oh, hang on, I forgot to play me Lot to Unpack game. I'll play that in a minute. I've written it in too small font on my script. I have to enlarge that for next time. Earn serious money on your terms. Anglesey TV is growing fast and we are looking for confident, motivated people to join our media sales team. With viewing figures on a par with regional press and radio, you can expect a rate card and earning potential that matches. If you're looking for flexibility, try some yoga or join Anglesey TV. If you're looking for high commissions, join Anglesey TV. And if you are looking for the chance to sell something that works incredibly well, this is for you. I've sold some absolutely shocking products over the years. Hang on, let's get rid of the cats. I have sold in telesales centres. Let me have a think now. Advertising space on a fireman's calendar, which was a scam. Then we sold these first aid kits that came in a pillow, and basically everybody at this giant call centre I worked at was sending out these first aid kits whether the punters wanted them or not, and we ended up on Watchdog. I mean, we were on Watchdog for spamming the entire world or spamming the UK with these first aid kits. I have sold debt recovery and also invoice factoring. That was back in my early 20s when I didn't even know what I was talking about. We just had to read this script. The debt recovery was for people who'd been defaulted on, and the invoice factoring was encouraging businesses to sign up to getting a proportion of their invoices paid early so they could keep their cash flow going. It was soul destroying. What else have I sold? I must have sold some other terrible things. I nearly did Clean Easy. I'm trying to think now over the years, what have I sold? Yeah, not very bright, exciting products. Anglesey TV works so well because when businesses get their little viral video on Anglesey TV, they can expect footfall within 20 minutes. So what's in it for you? Uncapped commission. One deal can cover your bills or rent. Work the hours that suit you. It's a local patch. Anglesey, Snowdonia and North Wales. You will not just be selling to the little places, though. You'll be selling to restaurants, holiday parks, festivals, events, artists, CICs, tradespeople, and even a lady who sells seashells on the seashore. It's a proven product. You're going to be back by me and my boyfriend, who's in the back there working on the Plas Tanarach website. Plas Tanarach, beautiful 5-star B&B in Tremadoc. Please check them out. They're friends of Anglesey TV. So we're going to help with all aspects of their website, SEO, direct booking. We have got everything here that Anglesey and North Wales businesses need to thrive, and you can sell it and take a cut. So please get in touch with us. Is this for me? Hopefully it is. If you've got experience in B2B, media, hospitality, or face-to-face sales, great. You need to be motivated, organized, and happy to be out on the road. Car is essential. You need to be loads of fun to work with, adventurous, and ready to turn every conversation into a wing-ka-ching, ka-ching. Please drop me an email or send me a DM and we'll take it on from there. Right. Now, I've tried to do a little feature here. Oh, let's do what's in the suitcase. Can you guess what? Oh, we've got a comment. Hi, Vic. Thank Thanks, Mummy. I love you too. Oh, thanks for watching, Mum. Hope you're having a lovely Friday night. Yes, and you also commented on my dinner. Yes, Mum, I've got it in my diary. Where's my note just gone? I've made a note that I'm coming to see you. Oh, I've lost the post-it now on my very badly organised desk. But I will be coming to see you in a few weeks, and I can't wait, Mummy. Love you, love you, love you. So I've been need to do the count the items in the suitcase game again. It's called There's a Lot to Unpack. How many objects can you see in the suitcase, and how many can you name? Please chat away in the interactive chat room. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack, but you forgot your flip-flops and you packed the cat.
What's in the suitcase?
It's International Cat Day. Had to throw a cat in the suitcase, didn't we? Okay, so I have coming up shortly, we have got your opportunity to win a £20 yummy dessert voucher from Kiko's Llangefni, the sweetest dessert bar on the island. Hi to Emma and Vicky and all of the very hardworking team there. I said this on my last show. I had to go at making scones the other day, and I tried it twice. The first batch was okay, but the second batch looked like they'd been burnt by the sun and ran over by a tractor. Made a terrible mess. It was expensive to make. Oven gas and ingredients. So I know just how much effort goes into even making bad scones. So the girls at the dessert bar make such wonderful, immaculate, sweet treats, waffles, freak shakes. Go and support them, because I can only imagine how hard it is to do that job. I'd just rather eat it than do it. Thank you very much. Okay, chance to win that voucher coming up in a moment. So in the meanwhile, let's meet the bird with expensive tastes. We are going to meet the Oystercatcher, which is a very dapper black and white bird. Let's just get the Oystercatcher up. Coming in a moment, darlings. Here is the Oystercatcher. Let's have a look. Ah, look at their lovely red legs and their beautiful bright red eyes. Wow, gosh, if my eyes went that red, I'd probably end up in hospital. But yeah, very impressive red eyes, dapper black and white, and a lovely bright orange beak. You can't miss them. I was trying to find a copy of their very distinctive call to play you, but the only sound effects that I could hear were actually really rubbish, the ones on YouTube. Not even BBC Sound Effects Library had an Oystercatcher call, but it is the sound of Anglesey, and I know how much my mummy likes it. It's like a is the best impression of it I can do. It cuts through the air like a car alarm, and they are not shy about repeating it a lot. So yeah, you've got that beautiful black and white tuxedo body, long, straight, bright orange red beak, perfect for stabbing into the sand, pinky red legs, eyes like buttons, very intense. They live all around Anglesey's beaches, estuaries and rocky shores. You can see them at places such as Moelfre, Kemys and Penrhos, especially when the tide's out. Now, despite their name, they rarely eat oysters. They actually prefer champagne, caviar and Louis Vuitton handbags. These are the birds with expensive taste. And when it's near the end of the month and all their credit card payments are due out, they downgrade to the more basic stuff, such as mussels, cockles, limpets, and worms. What a come down in the world. And they hammer at shells with that beak like a blacksmith. And this is such a lovely fact. Some oyster catchers live over 30 years and return back to the same spot every year. So that one squawking away at you near your picnic, it might have been squawking at your parents in the 90s. Ah, that's an oyster catcher. Yeah. Hey, my sister's watching. The tribe are supporting me. Hey, Kez, love you loads. Hope to see you. Love to Tommy and Evie. Are they watching as well? Auntie Vicky's on the telly. Yay. See you soon. My skin and blister, my lovely sister. Yeah. The family out in full force to support me tonight. Right, next. It's Count the Cakes, sponsored by Kiko's Dessert Bar Llangefni. We have taken clips of some of our favourite spots around the island, beaches, villages, sunsets, and we have splodged them with a big ruck of cakes. How many cakes can you spot in the video? Drop your answers into the comments. Get it right, and you'll go into the prize draw to win that £20 voucher to Kiko's in Llangefni. So eyes peeled, fingers at the ready. Count the cakes is coming right about now. The Funk Soul Brother. Let's have a look. Come on, count the cakes. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Here we go. There's a lot this time. I've put more on than the first time.
It's Count the Cakes with Kiko's Dessert Bar Llangefni. How many cakes can you spot in this video? Answer in the comments. Guess correctly and you'll go into the draw to win a Kiko's dessert voucher.
That's a lot of calories. That's a lot of cakes. That's a lot of time in the kitchen baking. Not for me, thank you. Okay, well, it's 8 o'clock and hopefully you've just arrived on the island or you're planning your fantastic weekend. There's so much good stuff happening on the island in the next couple of weeks. You've got the Anglesey show. I know there's something nitro happening at the Trackmorn. I don't have a list right now, but do Google it and check out on Facebook. Follow all your favourite Anglesey businesses on Facebook and Instagram and share them. What was it? I've just read today on the BBC News that people, because of the excellent weather, people are opting to stay home in the UK and choosing to make more snap decision holidays within a day or two. So yeah, people are making these rapid fire decisions. So please share your favorite venue. Contact Anglesey TV if you need video outreach, SEO, a digital makeover. We can do the lot for you. And don't forget, we're recruiting salespeople. Right. It's the weekend. It's time to party. So come on, get up, everybody. It's time to go. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will be back in a few days. I wish I had a cat now. All this talk about pussycats. It is time to go. It's Friday night. And if you're watching the repeat of this, thank you very much as well. It has been a pleasure to entertain you this evening. More Anglesey Calling coming up very soon. Until next time, goodbye.